Hey, what's going on? Voidfox here. 2017 was an incredible year for indie gaming, and I think this year is going to be even better. So while I'm stoked for more than what I'm about to list, here's 10 indie games I'm excited to play in 2018. Kill baddies, earn gold, buy and upgrade gear, learn skills, gain XP, defeat bosses, navigate a huge skill tree, or you can just let your hero do all the work for you. This is Clicker Heroes 2, and it aims to differentiate itself from the original Clicker Heroes not only with its payment model, but gameplay and overall production quality as well. While the first game adopted this free-to-play model, this RPG Idle Clicker sequel is attempting a buy-to-play model with increased production value. And because of this reason, I'm super stoked to see what they do with this series. What do you get when you cross extreme downhill freeriding with a roguelike? We get Descenders. It's attempting to mix two genres we don't normally see together. Worlds are randomly generated, meaning no two tracks are the same, forcing us to rely on our reflexes and skill, while biking to the finish line, we'll be attempting stunts for mad points and avoiding deadly crashes. Each playthrough generates a new world, making it highly replayable. Man, I'm so excited for this. Oh, and you can earn team gear to customize your bike and your rider. Oh god, I love customization. And check this. Like in most roguelikes, there are bosses, and it's no different in Descenders. These bosses come in the form of big jumps, and they're known as boss jumps. How rad is that? Next up, we have a city builder from the team who brought us Crypt of the Necrodancer. They promise us that we're going to be able to grow from a few small structures to a massive metropolis. I'm super stoked for that. I love city builders. This one looks like it's going to throw in some twists. So not only are we going to be able to set up production lines and balance our economy, there's going to be real-time strategic battleship combat with the ability to customize interiors of our battleships with things like weapons, shields, and thrusters, and probably so much more. So if you are at all a fan of city builders or strategy games, then I think Industries of Titan is one to look out for. Now here's a game from the guys who brought us the original Plants vs. Zombies. This is Octogeddon, and we get to play as a massive mutant octopus. It's crazy. In this game, enemies and bosses will require different tactics to defeat. But thanks to a zany feature, our tentacles can be evolved, allowing us to attach different animals to each to be used as weapons. I'm laughing because the idea just sounds so crazy, and I love it. Honestly, this game just looks like a wacky good time, which doesn't surprise me coming from the creators of Plants vs. Zombies. I can't wait. For the Metroidvania action RPG fans out there, we have Death's Gambit. It focuses on strategically planned attacks against an array of enemies, including, what has me super excited, giant Shadow of the Colossus-sized beasts that we climb using a grappling hook mechanic. We'll also have the ability to equip a variety of weapons and spells to help us on our perilous journey in this alien medieval planet. This looks incredible. We are finally getting the spiritual sequel to Bullfrog Productions' 1997 game, Theme Hospital. And don't fret, some of the original creators of Theme Hospital are part of the development. Similar to the original, we'll be in charge of designing and operating a hospital while curing patients of some of the most wacky, comical, made-up ailments we'll ever see. Moonlighter. It's an absolutely stunning pixel art action RPG roguelike, where we will control a shopkeeper, which means this game is part shopkeeper simulator, selling items, managing gold, hiring help, and upgrading the shop, and part action RPG. We will have the ability to craft and enchant new gear, assumably for both use and for our shop. And what would an action RPG roguelike be without combat and sweet, sweet loot? Visiting other worlds and defeating enemies will reward us with rare loot and artifacts. Combat promises to be dynamic, with the use of various abilities and weapons having various stats and secondary effects, and with each run being unique, it looks like the replay value in Moonlighter has the potential to be huge. Far Loan Sales. This game, it's got this bleak, beautiful art style, which is what caught my attention originally. It's a post-apocalyptic vehicle adventure game with, check this, no zombies. In fact, there's no death at all. So we control this odd-looking vehicle traveling across the bottom of a now dried up seafloor, and we are tasked to keep our vehicle moving forward past hazardous weather and roadblocks, while following the remains and clues of a civilization of past. You see, that's the story, and it looks like a linear adventure, but it looks like it's going to be a great one full of mystery and discovery. What has me the most curious, however, is that the story is revolving around one question. Are we the last of our kind? And I can't wait to find the answer. This dinosaur park simulator sports a super clean, colorful aesthetic, and we get to create and manage it. Oh, I can't wait. Our goal will be to create attractions for park visitors to enjoy, but it's the dino exhibits that really have me stoked to manage a prehistoric playground. Each dino will have their own special needs, requiring their exhibit to be made of certain materials or have specific plants and elevation and humidity and other factors. We will also be managing the park with the goal of attracting visitors to make money so we can continue caring for our dinos and improving and expanding our exhibits. And like some tycoon sim games, random events can happen, like weather catastrophes and dino escapes. Apparently, we'll have the option to hop into first-person view in order to handle these dino rampages before they cause too much destruction while they try to escape. Ooh, baby! And the last on my list of 10 indie games that I'm excited to play this year, Mother Gunship. This game looks absolutely retina-blowing. It's a first-person bullet hell hybrid shooter where you craft your own guns and take on massive bosses, alone or with a friend. Yes, it supports co-op! Each ship we enter will have hordes of robotic baddies for us to blast and dodge with intimidating bosses. However, what really has me excited for this game is the fact that it's got a gun crafting mechanic. The devs are promising, and I quote, "We can create the gun of our dreams with one of the most modular gun crafting systems ever seen in a video game." Weapons like 12-barreled guns shooting homing rockets or lightning shotguns. It sounds like we'll be given the tools to be super creative with our weapons. On top of all this, the game seems to allude to having a common goal the whole community can work towards completing together: bringing down the Mother Gunship. As you can see, we have a lot to look forward to in 2018, and this is just a fraction of the indie games coming out. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Voidfox, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye!